I don't want to see that. Good. So it's that time for Mr. Steve. Oh. So we meet them again.
Okay, Fred, I was just going to ask.
Calling the Nara Net.
Nara Net. Oh, loud and clear. No problem. Loud and clear. Wall to wall, tree top stall. Certainly appreciate that, Fred. And duly noted. Okay, we are going to go ahead and start the net. I'm going to call out groups 101 through 150. Please go ahead.
ID 134. The name is Joe. I'm in Ludlow. And the call sign is WRFR. 708. ID 129. We got Bob in Chicopee. WRFR 750. And Mark, I'm on a base. Good evening.
This is Irving Sherman, WREK 741 in Bristol, Connecticut, on a base.
This is ID 107, WQKJ 537, Alex in Chesterfield on a base.
Stations that called in are 107, Alex in Chesterfield. Alex, you are good and readable this evening. ID 119, Irving in Bristol, Connecticut. Irving, you are Lima Charlie tonight. ID 120, Freddie in North Hadley. You are Lima Charlie, sir. ID 129, Bob in Chicopee. Lima Charlie on the base. And ID 134, Joe in Ludlow. Good evening, Joe. Lima Charlie. Thank you for checking in. Stations 151 through 200. Please call now.
Kilo Charlie
ID 166, WRE 433, Bill, Greenfield.
Hey, and this is KC1WPE, Dave. Thank you very much for checking in. Are there any
I have IDs 152, Ralph in Ashfield, radio relay. Also 156, D in West Farms, another relay. Also 166, Bill in Greenfield. Bill, you are R9, Lima Charlie. Stations 201 through 250. Please call now.
This is 226. Roland, Long Meadow, WRKH 415.
ID.
Here is 214, WRKY 807,
Hey, this is HE1.
RJY 807,
Control for the Nara
Randy in Hampton, on a base.
Recognize W1JGM, John, and KB1LVW, Leslie. Thank you all for checking in this evening. Are there any further stations that wish
We got another check-in for 226 on a handheld without a Yagi.
Alrighty, I have 214, Randy in Hamden, Lima Charlie, sir. Thank you for checking in. And Roland, 226 in Long Meadow. I got no difference in the two. Lima Charlie, 1 and 2, sir. Thank you for checking in. Groups 251 through 300. Please call now.
Here it is, 293, Terry from South Windsor, WRUC 960. Thank you, Mark.
bleh.
And Terry, you're very welcome. 293, you are Lima Charlie this evening. Thanks for checking in. ID group 301 through 350. Please call now.
315, Ed, from East Hartford, WREI 544.
Is that?
This is, listen, WRMX 452, ID 325, moved out of Palmer, on mobile. This is 309, Bob, out of West Springfield, WRWW 852. How you doing, Mark? This is 322, Tom, currently in Holly on a portable WRYS 829. This is 303, Pete, in Enfield, WRW 8766, on a mobile in my work van driving home.
ID 303, Pete in Enfield. In the mobile, I have you R7, good and readable. ID 309, Bob in Westside. Good evening, Bob. Loud and clear. 315, Eddie in East Hartford, Connecticut. Ed, you are R9, Lima Charlie. Tommy 322 in Hawley. Working as usual. Tommy had a little buzz in the background. Not sure if it was the machine, but good and readable. ID 325, Bruce and Palmer. Bruce, I have you about an R5 week. You were readable, though. Thank you for checking in, gentlemen. IDs 351 through 400. Please call now.
393 here, Mark and Russell, WSAW 608, handheld number 1.
Mark, I have you R7 on HD number 1.
Received on R7, sir. This is handheld number 2, WSAW 608.
Mark, as far as clarity, I have you R9 in regards to that on 2.
Received. That'll do it for me. Thanks, Mark.
How's the house look from the driveway? I'm messing with you, Mark. Not a problem. 393 in Russell. Thank you, sir, for checking in this evening. Groups 401 through 450. Please call now.
$402, Keith, Chicopee, Whiskey, Sierra Alpha, X-Ray 549. Good evening, Mark, and 575.
US.
Here is.
US, Kilo Bubble 1, November Golf Hotel.
Here is 413, WSAS 845. Scott, Springfield, New Handheld. Good evening.
This is 417, Alpha.
Currently from group 401 through 450, I have 402 Keith in Chicopee. Keith, you're R9, loud and clear, sir. Thank you. And Scott, in Springfield, you are loud and clear. 417 Al in Agawam. Al, I got you about an R5. You were weak and barely readable. I usually get you about an R7. Any other stations, 401 through 450? 451 through 500. Please call now.
Ah. Not even 100, Gene.
459, WSDK 356, Allen Springfield. Good day, Mark.
Good evening, Alan. I have you very Lima Charlie on that unit, 459er in Springfield. Last call for 451 through 500.
How you doing, Mark? Leo and Deb. 461 and 460. My wife is looking at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah, because I don't think we were open yet.
And
ID 456, Bruce in East Hampton, WSD 8722 on a handheld.
And good evening, Bruce. In East Hampton, Bruce, you loud and clear on that handheld. Thanks for checking in. Deb and Leo? Alrighty, loud and clear in Windsor Locks, Connecticut. Groups 501 through 550. Please call now.
ID 507, Bert in Hadley, WSFP 676 on a handheld.
Evening, Bert. Bert, you sounding good this evening. Lima Charlie. And you're in Hadley, correct? On that handheld?
Correct, yes.
Thank you for that, Bert. Stations 551 through 600. Please call now.
This is 563, Gary in Southampton, WSIQ 387, 383. Good evening, Mark. Good evening to the group.
This is David Stafford on mobile, WRYF 560 Lima Charlie.
This is ID 555 WS
HS 7903, Dallas and Springfield. Good evening, Mark. Good evening, Matt.
ID 555 Dennis in Springfield. Dennis, good evening. You are Lima Charlie, sir. ID 563 Gary in Southampton. Gary, you are Lima Charlie. Last week you were an R9. This week you were an last week you were an R7. This week you are R9. Loud and clear. And Dave, as always, 564 in Stafford, Connecticut, in the mobile. Loud and clear. Any other stations? 551 through 600. I will take any late or missed station or any GMRS station that is licensed and would like to log in.
This is Nick in Sunderland, ID 448 on a handheld.
This is
ID 504 WRWQ 471. I should have put the date in my phone. I guess I got the wrong night.
This is ID 220 WRK 665 Dan Polio, Commercial Power. Good evening, all.
I have 448 Nick in Sunderland. Good evening, Nick. Loud and clear, sir. And Steve, it happens to the best of us. And I believe you're in Agawam. Steve, you're loud and clear. And good evening, Dan 220 in Holyoke. You are on commercial power. You are loud and clear. 220, did I get that location correct?
That is correct, Holyoke.
I have that, Dan. Do I have any other stations that would like to check in?
Sir, good evening. This is WRWR 586. I apologize, forgot my ID number. Colchester, Connecticut.
The 339, Jason, Bonneville.
This is 120 with a relay for 140 Dan in Leverett. Yeah, Dan lives in Leverett, and he wanted me to check it out. So, right.
The station in Colchester, Connecticut, just give me your GMRS call, and I will look you up and post you in there.
Yes, sir. Thank you. WR 586.
Okay, very good, sir. I have you, Lima Charlie from Colchester, Connecticut. I have ID 339, Jason in Barnesville. Jason, I have you weak and barely readable. However, I did get the logistics that you were in Barnesville. You're about an R5. Thank you for checking in. Also, I have a radio relay for Dan in Leverett, 140 by Fred, 120. That gentleman in Colchester, just hang on 1 minute and I'll get you your ID number that I show registered. In the meantime, do I have any other stations that would like to check in?
This is 265 WRQJ 330. Good evening, Mark, and everybody else on the repeater. From Indian Orchard on a handheld.
Good evening, Kevin 265 in the Indian Orchard section of Springfield. Loud and clear, Kevin. Thanks for checking in. Any other stations?
Yeah, I got one. 447 from Greenfield, I think. I can't remember his call sign, but his name is Mike. He's from Greenfield. He wanted me to check in last week, but it just didn't happen. But anyway, I'm going to check in for him this week. He wanted me to do a relay for him. 447 in Greenfield.
Very good. Fred, I have 447, Mike in Greenfield, Whiskey Sierra, Charlie, Yankee 861. Any other stations before I close out the net?
Hey, Mark, this is Al, 417. I just want to know if this is any better. Can you read me any better now?
Al, I have you night and day. Lima Charlie from that last check we did. You are loud and clear, sir.
Hey, Mark, I got another one.
Go ahead, Fred. Go ahead.
forgot that net was on or what, but I want to check in for my friend Marie. I want to check in for her. She didn't ask me to, but I just wanted to check in for her. You know Marie.
WQQJ 242.
Oh, that's fun. I do know Marie. Yes, I do. Yep. All right, Fred, I will definitely go ahead and put in Marie as well as a radio relay. That gentleman in Colchester, Connecticut, if you'd wait just to the end of the net here, I'll give you a little more information.
Yes, sir.
At this time, I'm going to go ahead and close out the net. I'd like to thank the administrators, Joan, or particularly Alex, 107, and Ralph, 152, who do the work behind the scenes here at the 575. And I'd like to thank them.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my god! Greened up. WDDDDDD 55555. I'm gonna close out the net at 722. No. Bing dong, bing dong. Anyways.
W1YK, this is WR1Z. Do you copy?
All your streams come true.
T1 EEQ, this is WR1Z. Do you copy?
Greg? Can you imagine that? I don't believe it. W1JGM, how are you?
WR1Z. Yeah, I missed Nara Net tonight by a few minutes. Get this, we had a live outdoor concert at the library that started at 5:30, and it ran long. Can you imagine that? A Grateful Dead tribute concert running long. It was really, really, really good. But I'd check you late to the Nara Net listeners. Get here back on the air in time for resupply the Aries Net.
I'll be starting the Nara Net here in 5 minutes. I was just about ready to make the announcement. I can't believe that. Brain fog there for a second. WR1Z. Can you imagine that? I couldn't get the R out.
These we've had all day long. Whoa. It was so thick here for the sunset, there was no color in the sky at all from all the days. It was like just this gray, misty, and no color kind of sunset. But, temperatures couldn't be beat. Boy, this is mighty, mighty fine. That late summer kind of evening. Humidity is it's a factor, but it's certainly very comfortable. I don't know what the numbers are, but I imagine it's about 68% relative. Just guessing. This is WR1Z. I'll be standing by for Aries Net.
Well, it's nice. I was actually up in New Milford for a while today. Took my grandson up to the Chinese restaurant up there. All right. If anybody needs to use the link repeaters before we begin the Aries Net at 7:30, please use them now. This is W1J. JGM. I'll be net control for tonight's Aries Net.
WTUC, the Southeast News Leader. The news at daybreak starts now. WTUC, the Southeast News Leader. The news at noon starts now.
Obviously, we're gonna take a break right now.
Five Aries Net. This is W1JGM, John, and I will be your net control this evening, calling the Connecticut Region 5 Aries Net for Wednesday, August the 6th, 2025.
When you
repeater before we begin the evening net.
Net meets every Wednesday night at 7:30 local time through the link repeater system to discuss Region 5 areas relating matters.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Mountain Amateur Radio Association Information Net. This is November 1, Foxtrot Delta Charlie. My name is Phil, I control Our net is held every Wednesday beginning at 7:30 p.m. Following this net, the Mtara SWAT net, followed by the N1RLN, MC Simplex net. The purpose of this net is to exchange information of interest to amateur radio, to handle traffic, familiarize participants with net operations, and also conduct any other net business as deemed appropriate. All licensed amateurs, regardless of their affiliation, are invited to participate and encouraged to check into this net. Listing the traffic, topic or any other net directed net. Roll call follows, please. Stand by.
Drop the carrier when checking in, but also do it smoothly.
At this time, we'll take check-ins with traffic comments or any other net business. First letter suffix alpha through Zulu. Please call now.
Nothing heard. This is keyboard cherry. This is Can somebody have a leeway for that? This is a Kilo Romeo 2 uniform. Yeah, but it's been. This is N1. This is Kilo Joe.
Yeah, station trying to get into the repeater. Forget it. You don't have the signal for it. KA1 to KNW.
This is N1FTC K1KW.
Hey, go ahead there.
Yeah, got the net started.
Roger.
I mean, I wasn't getting into the repeater?
No, it was all staticky. I could hear a little voice in the background, but it was all staticky. Might want to try it again.
Okay, well, let's do a restart then. I know this radio's working. All right, does anyone need to use the repeater? I'm going to start the net again. I just checked my SWR. Negative. It's 1 to 1. Something going on there. All right, good evening once more, and welcome to the Mtara information. That's number 1, Foxtrot Delta Charlie. My name is Phil, Tech Control for this evening. Every Wednesday, beginning at 7:30.
following this net, clear the swamp net, followed by the N1ROX emergency. Simplex net, the purpose of this net is the exchange of information of interest amateur radio and traffic as participants in that operation. It helps to conduct the net roll call follows and we're going to roll right into it. At this time we'll take check-ins with traffic comments or any other net business. First letter suffix alpha to Zulu. Call now.
We will be replaying the live stream now.
Calling station is barely into the repeater. Do you have traffic or comments?
They put the loader on her and
Not making it. Alright, so I'm going to have one more call for anyone with traffic or comments. City first stations with or without traffic or comments. A, B, or C. First letter suffix. Call now.
A redo of the information net, listening for check-ins.
Letter suffix D, E, and F.
Viewers.
Here is.
Here is the moment we was at Park
Here is
Juliet.
N7FJ.
L7FJ.
Rich in West Springfield. Good evening, Phil, and I have a comment for after check-in. And back to you.
And finally, acknowledge N7FJ with the comment after check-in. Alright, listening for check-ins. First letter suffix GH and I.
This is the W1 O CL 127.3.
This is November 1 India Victor Tango, Dan and Holyoke, commercial power, no traffic.
One IZ. Check-in. First letter suffix JK and L.
This is Kilo Delta 1 Kilo Uniform. Yes, Jacoby. Commercial power. Negative traffic. Good evening, Phil. And if that was you earlier, Phil, there was absolutely nothing on the input, so not true.
Yeah, that was Katie 1 Katie. Yeah, that was. That's really strange because I reconnected the PL259, dropped the antenna system, and reconfigured it last week. So, oh well. Okay, now welcome to Katie 1 Katie. Listening for check-ins. First letter suffix M, N, and O.
Here is
Kilo.
KA1KNW Mobile. I know I'm out of turn, but you kind of cut off the K's a little short there, Phil. But the moral of the story is it's always great to have a backup radio. Back to you, Phil. KA1KNW Mobile.
K1 KW. This is N1S. Yeah, well, it's an entire secondary station, and it's actually got a battery antenna and 3 times the power output. All right, this is November 1, Foxtrot, Delta Charlie. Away here for the information net. Listening for check-in. First letter suffix. I already did M, N, and O, but we'll do that again.
Here is November 1, November Papa Echo Dennis Springfield 2-meter side. Good evening, Phil. Good evening to the net.
1 PVX.
Stephen Westfield. No traffic. Good evening all.
Side welcoming 1 PVX. How do you see? This is November 1, Foxtrot, Delta Charlie. Yes, for the info that was the name for check-ins. First letter suffix SDNU.
This is Kilo Charlie 1, Uniform Hotel India, Lewin Westfield, the 2-meter commercial power, no traffic. Hello Phil, hello everybody.
Kilo Charlie 1, Uniform Tango Juliet, John Mobile, currently in Pelham, Massachusetts. No traffic, affiliation. Good evening.
Hello to you, Lou. The Kilo Charlie after Lou. I need us go. What is your suffix? So back to you.
That was Kilo Charlie 1, Uniform Tango Juliet, John, currently in Pelham.
John, you're barely in, but you did capture. Copy Kilo Charlie 1, Uniform Tango Juliet. Welcoming John. All right, the last call group is first letter suffix VW, X, Y, and Z.
This is KC1WUC Elizabeth in Springfield.
X-ray, name. KC1, WUC. Elizabeth, is that your call?
Yes, correct. Kilo Charlie 1, WUC.
All right, I always have happened to see you written. That was on me. Welcome, Elizabeth. This is your first time on the net.
Second time I checked in last week.
Yeah, it'll go to my paperwork a little bit more efficiently. Welcome once again. If you have any questions, anything to do with the radio arts, this is the place to ask. Okay, we have one other check-in. Was it Whiskey 1 Whiskey X-ray? This is N1 FTC. What's the name over there, good sir?
Paul's here.
Okay, welcome, Paul. Whiskey 1 Whiskey X-ray. Okay, before I go to Rich on the comment for the net, are there any further check-ins Alpha through Zulu? Call now. Here is Whiskey 1, Bravo Sophia, Bravo Sophia. Here is Q1 Juliet Zulu Romeo. The gate got closed right after 10. Couldn't get in. Good evening, Phil. Good evening to the net commercial power. And nothing to report. I'm here to support. Here, everyone. As soon as I heard the name, I had your call on the log. All right. Welcome to WB1. JZR. There was one other very, very weak station in there. Please try checking in one more time. Bob, W1 PHS, very weak this evening, Bob. Are you on an HT? Fortunately, nothing hurt, but you're on the log.
PHS on the UHF side of Mount Tom.
All right, go to the top of the list with a comment. Calling radio station NL7FJ, NL7FJ. What is your comment? Over to you.
Yeah, thanks, Phil. This is NL7FJ. And I just wanted to blow my own horn a little bit this afternoon, today. My first contact on the FT8 this afternoon, and I snagged a station down at North Cook Island. Surprisingly, saw him talking to other people. I gave him a couple of calls, and then a little bit later he came back and was calling me. So I completed a QSO and very happy about that. His call was Echo 51 Whiskey Lima. I think I was doing FT8. Excuse me. That was on 12 meters, no less. So he's coming in good and a little bit unusual for that time of day at FT8. Thanks, Phil. N1 FTC and L7 FJ.
Congratulations. Yeah, they're somewhere back in my log on USC, actually, quite a while ago. Australia. That part of the world is not easy to get to, especially daytime. Well, yes, 12 digital only. It's 12 digital only. I don't have an FJ and one FJ.
Yeah, I was on digital FT8. I only had 20 watts going out and gave me a pretty good signal report.
That's very good. Yeah, no matter how long we've been in the hobby, and I've been in since '77, give you a contact like that, so makes you happy, puts a smile on your face. Alrighty, let's see. Are there any other comments or questions for this net? Please call N1FDC. Now the question is, case was WUC. Go ahead.
So I actually have two now. I have a super quick one, which is that when NL7SJ was now, I heard what I thought was W while he was talking. Did anyone hear that? And what did I hear it from?
For W1/TOM. The Mount Tom repeater ID. Okay, answer the question.
Yes, so it doesn't just identify with the woman's voice recording, it also identifies in other ways.
Either are acceptable nowadays. Back in the day, it was only code. Actually, back when I started in the 70s, we had actual brass contacts that when you keyed up 3/4, the brass contacts would close, activate the repeater, and they were only good for maybe 1,000, 1,500 contacts, literally, and then you had to go up on the hill and change them. Back in those days, personal calls and club calls were not allowed. The original was here was WR1, Willie Radio, Peter. WR1 ABX. So that goes back a long time. There's a little bit of history. Okay, Elizabeth. Casey, you want WBC. What is your second question? Please tell.
Thank you. So I want to get involved with Gary's, but I can't quite figure out the entry point. Like when I go look at the form to fill out, it wants to know about like all your experience, and obviously I don't, well, maybe it's not obvious to you, it's obvious to me that I don't have any. And I know there's emergency comms training you can do, but I can't quite figure where like the best starting point is.
Yeah, I'm not active with Gary's, but I know there are quite a few out here who do. Let's see. Can anyone answer the easiest way to hook up and volunteer for Gary's? Call Net Control and 1FDC. One FTC, KC1UH, in reference to the Aries question, maybe of a tiny bit ago. Hello, KC1UH, this is N1FTC, NCS, control station for those of you who don't know. And over to you, Lou. What do you have for information? I was advised, and when I first got involved there, which, well, for another day, but they do have their own website, and once you fill out the questionnaire, which is changeable pretty much at any point, basically you're just signing up, giving them a username and password and an email, and from there they will send you links. You'll get an email from one of the advisors for the Western Mass Aries, and they will send you links and places you can go to get the education. I hope that answers the question. This is Kilo Charlie 1 Uniform Hotel India. Back to now. Okay, KC1UHA, thank you for the info. Let's see, calling station KC1WUC. Elizabeth, that answers your question. Back to you.
This is KC1WUC. That's very helpful. Thank you both very much.
That's the reason that exists. Try to get any questions about radio answered. Okay, with that, are there any other questions, comments, or late check-in? Calling 1FDC.
How about a comment? KA1, KNW Mobile.
K1KW, someone very knowledgeable. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, Phil, the radio you're using right now sounds a lot better than the other one ever did. It's got better audio density, and of course you got a full signal. But that other radio, you want to check the RF module. It looks like a big black thing with 4 legs on it. Probably right near the antenna jack. I'll bet you that module opened up, and you're only getting RF capacitively coupled, which means you have no output, running on exciter power only. So I would check that out if I were you. And, they're not that expensive. Some of them mostly $60, but a lot of times you can take those modules apart by sanding down the edges and pulling the top off. You'll see there's probably an open path inside the module. But there's a couple things to go by. I figured I'd add that in. KA1, KNW Mobile.
K1 KNW Mobile, this is N1FDC. That's the TR751. It's probably check in. First letter suffix alpha through Mike. Please call now. Here is 51 Juliet Zulu Romeo. Gary here in Holyoke, and we're running 200 watts on Simplex. Speaking once again, Phil.
This is
with the N1IVT.
November 1 India Victor Tango. Dan, Holyoke, 5 watts.
Third station, you actually have to give your call sign. Welcoming W1JZR Gary at 200 watts. And Dan at 5 and 1 IVT. Alright, listening for check-ins. First letter suffix November. Papa, please call now. Alright, last call group is first letter suffix Quebec. Houston, please call now. Here is N1 PVX. Sorry, got waylaid. 25 watts. Some attention. Welcoming N1 PVX. Alright, are there any other check-ins? First letter suffix Alpha through Zulu. Please call now.
With this being a social law event, we're not doing the Bears net today, so just when you guys a heads up. We're gonna keep you posted on the point of your call letters and you can hear us. Hear me then, let me keep going. We'll continue our coverage up to the break. Stay with us. Is this frequency? Is this frequency used? Okay. No, it's some. W1 Jason Bar 1 checked in. Where's my mic? Yeah.
This is N1. That's the N1 IVT, N1 IVT.
for being with me. Hi, another member of the Full Scale Club, N1PVX, N1PVX. This is N1FTC.
Trying to figure out what station is this. It's a little bit dark, so may not get a lot of stations today. I may pick up W1JZR, but I'm gonna.
You'll get a full scale, and you'll get a full scale, because everybody's full scale tonight.
N1 PVX.
Just gave a call with the Kenwood. Evidently, it is not functioning. All right. Of course, Full Scale here into check OP this evening at 1 PPX. Let's see. This is November 1, Foxtrot, Delta Charlie. CS4, the 1RLX emergency Simplex net. Are there any further check-ins for this net?
Well, everybody's a full scale.
Welcome, Jordan. Hello. Glad you can make it this evening. KC1IFH. Got you at about 4 bars this evening. You've been better, but you know what? Full copy. Absolutely no problem getting across over here to this part of the channel. Welcome, welcome. Let me see. You're running an HT. You're evidently running about 5 watts, right, Jordan? Okay. Welcome in KC1IFH. W1JZR, W1JZR. Your signal reports, sir.
All right, coming forth with signal reports for Net Control W1JZR reporting in. Let's see. N1IVT Dan, 0 copy, nothing. N1TVX Steve, running low power tonight. S8 equals 8 bars. KC1IFH Jordan. Just breaking the squelch. Can't hear anything but white noise. Breaking the squelch at least. That's all I got. Back to you there, Phil. N1FTC from W1JZR.
Alright, W1JZR. This is N1FTC. It's about all there is. We have 13 check-ins for the InfoNet, which pleasantly surprised for that. And only the 4 here, but I think we ran a little longer than usual. People probably either had something coming up on the old tube division or, we have things to do here at this time of the year. All right, are there any other further comments, questions, or late check-ins? Call 1FTC. Nothing hurt. W1JZR, stick around for a couple minutes there, Gary. If you can, I want to try to give you a call with the Kenwood and see if I can try to diagnose what's wrong with it. Just be a moment.
All right, Roger on that M1FTC W1JZR standing by.
Well, at least I got today's. At least I got W1JZR. I should have now. No, when I put down to 8, although I technically 71, I should move it. But I would say this is November 1, Foxtrot Delta Charlie for the Net and Nara Net emergency Simplex with an for the following stations. Standing by.
I want to say 11 bars. A little bit of white noise in the background. I'm not sure what that is. Just got kind of a hiss, but no trouble hearing you. But there is that, and of course, a fairly good signal. Like I said, 11 bars, not quite full scale.
Yeah, this is the radio that wasn't working earlier. SWR is actually very good. Me doing a couple of tricks here. WJZR, N1 FTC, low power.
S9. It did drop down to an 8 there. Your transmission just before this one. So I don't know what's going on there, but it wasn't quite the 9. And now you're back up to an S9.
Okay. Yeah, the SWR is very low. That's reading power. Test. Then we'll have station test. DZR.
All right. F9 continually. It went down to a 7 just for a very short bit on that last transmission, and then when you said my call sign, it went back up to a 9. So it's going up and down between a 9 and a 7. And the audio fidelity is the high-end clarity is not quite there. My neighbor's calling me now. My goodness. Anyway, so other than that, nothing else to report. So just kind of dancing around with RF here. And audio quality is not quite what the other radios.
Okay, one last check and then get back to life. You probably haven't eaten yet, so November 1 Foxtrot Delta Charlie still testing. Back to you.
Yeah, down to a 7 now. That was a consistent 7 bars. So that's the most consistent I can see of the low power.
Okay, and I pressed the. You see, the high-low power switch is confusing because I don't know what it's on, and I'm messing with the SWR as we speak. Okay, if something jumps because I'm pushing buttons here.
Yep, okay, I'm seeing it.
And is this a reasonable signal now? This is N1 FTC with a test, and here's something in the background too.
N1 PVX just jumped in real quick. That was a solid F9. Stayed right there. All right, audio totally went away. You jumped up to an 11, and then all the way back down to a 7 again. So you're all over the place with RF.
Okay, there's definitely something wrong with this system. I'll have to figure it out. All right, thank you for the assistance. This is N1 FTC. I'll go back to the ASIN.
All right, very good, M1 FTC. And yes, we are off to get some dinner and some Zeno. And I got to answer my I got a few phone calls I'm waiting here. So, all right, very good. Glad I could help. N1 PBX, it's all yours. I'll say 73 to you both. Like I said, there, W1JZR, QRT. QRT.
Thanks again for the assistance. N1PVX. This is N1 FTC. ASIN.
You're great on the ASIN. The other radio, the Kenwood, I got you an FTC and if I didn't know your voice, I would never be able to figure out what you said. So, that was the
Oh, it's an entirely different station. Do you want the compass power supply?
We'll have to investigate that by pushing each other wall. Thank you. intelligence. Report on activity instinct. Is a Q Charlie 1. That control 2.
Yeah, it probably just aged out. It's a very, very old radio.
I got pictures right up in the commission center. I need to tell you. Webmail. Could be use report the webmail of the commission.
Yeah, I do something, but I'm not quite sure what it is half the time.
Report commission centers on
We
activities.
had chase Skyler around the neighborhood.
Next webmail. Commission center report on 542. It will be reported that there will be the new case. It will report that the A2 is doing better.
Yeah. Still trying to figure out how to get. Oh, that's right. I got a good printer. I bought a pair of shoes on Amazon. I'm gonna return them because I got a problem. My size, but nonetheless, I'm trying to get to print out the QR code, and it turns out the computer's not recognizing the printer. I'll get that rectified hopefully. But heck, the last one I must have 20 hours trying to get that printer
Really
to
short.
work. And it just would have nothing to do with the computer. When I bought the new printer, it was less than 10 minutes to set up and run.
Reported on the saying about 7 tips with them, but they have not. According to the
Yeah, the queue was empty, and yeah, for all these years of dealing with these things, it's pretty simple. The HP would just have nothing to do with anything, even with the HP computer. But you know what? If all else fails, I'll take a picture on my phone with the QR code. Bring that over to Staples, and they can scan my other phone, my phone.
did you just restricted report from the commission said to the security.
Yes, but this chicken being with Polish, if it's not one thing, it's two others. Check that.
According to the could it be intermental memorandum, the commission says available for any reports to N1.
All right, thank you much, Lee. 73 Film Chick OP. This is N1 SCP. And I'll have to put my backup rig in place with the Kenwood.
Commission findings, thank you.
Oh yeah, dummy load. Sitting next to me, an old oil can one. That's a dummy load on the antenna tuner.
Over on the 200 side, thanks. Record of the interview by the center.
Well, the SWR was almost perfect. So that was what's confusing. Because I had a bad SWR 2 weeks ago. You know what? The bad SWR may have just cooked the finally.
Final report, thank you.
Yeah, 5 pounds garage.
Alright. Any more before keys closed? Phil.
Yeah, I'll be listening there while I fart around with that computer. Thanks for being with me. Then what FTC signed 5-5.
Signing off 5-5? Okay. Commission to the base, thank you. So you have been listening to 146.55 Simplex. We're continuing on this coverage right now. Obviously, we've been telling you the N1RX emergency Simplex net. Very, very unusual for what happened right now. So Dr. will be live at the Commission Center tomorrow. He will be talking to me during the 5 a.m. newscast. Thank you so much for joining us for our 8 o'clock coverage. We will see you tomorrow.